Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at 10 cryptocurrencies ranging from 10 to 100x returns. And so if that is something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to be posted of future content just like this. And while you are down there, there is a link to Margex for leverage trading, and then there's also a link to Patreon if you're interested to know what I am personally buying or selling. And so let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin here. We can see Bitcoin is currently trading around $61,400, and we do have the halving coming up in about 6 weeks. Now that has been a very bullish indicator in the past for the 2017 and 2021 halving, and I am expecting the same thing for 2024 coming up. And so we can see here, if I go ahead and turn on an indicator that I use, HGAlgo, it has identified that there has been bullish momentum since we started making the switch back at the end of 2022. And so we can see previously this was bearish momentum. It was very consistent, and then it did start flipping into bullish momentum here. And so if you're interested in using this indicator, you can sign up for HGAlgo. There's also a link underneath the video. This is a very good trading indicator to show what direction we are heading, right? We can see that this has always been bullish here in this entire channel the entire time. And now once I do start seeing bearish momentum, maybe I'm looking for 1, 2, or 3 of them to create a trend, then I will start looking at possibly selling as we are starting to make that transition into a bear market. And so this is definitely an indicator that I use for a lot of different charts, and this can be directly integrated right into TradingView. And so this is definitely something to check out. And so we can see here, since the Bitcoin ETF approval in early January, we have had very strong bullish momentum. We can see in just less than 2 months, we went from about $40,000 up to $61,000. And so it has been doing extremely well. And the reason for that is the Bitcoin ETF volume. And so just today, we reached 7.69 billion. The previous record was 4.66 billion from launch day. And so we can see it starting to go up here. We can see the inflows are becoming very strong, right? We're going to continue to see more inflows as financial advisors get approval to start offering this to their clients. And so I expect this to continue to do extremely well. Now, while we're talking about an ETF, I would like to talk about the Ethereum ETF. The deadline for this is coming up on May 23rd. I expect Ethereum to have the same results as Bitcoin once the ETF is approved. And so this is definitely something to keep in mind. We are already seeing amendments being made to the applications here. We have Kathy Wood's ARK 21 shares amendment for the spot Ethereum ETF filing. We're seeing other ETF filings be amended as well, and this is very bullish for Ethereum, as I think this will be approved before the deadline. So this is definitely something to keep in mind for Ethereum, as this will also affect many different altcoins. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies that I think will do well here. We're going to take a look at the 10x cryptocurrencies here first. And so Ethereum here on the list is a cryptocurrency that I think could do a 10x. Especially with the upcoming catalyst of the Ethereum ETF. They also have an upgrade coming up at the end of March, and so that's something to pay attention to, as that will affect later 2 cryptocurrencies as well. The next cryptocurrency here is Solana. Solana is currently trading at a $51.7 billion market cap, and I think that this will follow Ethereum. So if Ethereum does exceptionally well with the Ethereum ETF approval, we're going to see Solana follow that as well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the 20x cryptocurrencies here. The first one I want to talk about is Render. Render is focusing on AI and GPU computing. This is definitely a space that's getting a lot of attention, especially with ChatGPT and NVIDIA earnings. There's a need for GPU and computer chips, and that is what Render is focusing on. There has been rumors that Render is working with Apple. They're possibly working with NVIDIA as well. And so they are lending out the GPUs that are being unused. And so there's definitely a space in the market for Render, and I think this could do exceptionally well during the bull market. The next cryptocurrency I want to talk about is Oasis Protocol. This is Rose. And this is a cryptocurrency that is focusing on privacy, and they have very large partnerships. I think a lot of people are not aware of the partnerships that Oasis Protocol has. They have a partnership with Meta that was announced in 2021. They have a partnership with Google, BMW, Equifax, and then they also have an undisclosed Fortune 500 medical company as well. And so they have many large partnerships out there. They are focusing on privacy, which I think will become a very important aspect of the cryptocurrency space. Every transaction out there should not be able to be tracked by every single person. And so I think that Rose will do really well, especially since this is still trading under a $1 billion market cap. I think this could easily do a 20x to a $20 billion market cap. And so if we jump over to the AI narrative here, Tau is a cryptocurrency that I think will definitely lead the space. Now this is trading around a $3.85 billion market cap, trading right around $600 in price today. We did start talking about this on the channel around $50, and so we are up substantially on that position. However, I still think there's a lot of room for growth for Botenzor moving forward, as they are focusing on the AI industry, and that really is still in the infancy stage. It is still early. And so we can see here that it was mentioned in a Forbes article in comparison as a competitor to OpenAI. And so OpenAI is valued at $80 billion today, whereas Tau is valued at $4 billion. And so there's definitely a lot of potential for growth for this cryptocurrency, especially as it's starting to get attention from some of the largest companies out there. We can see here that Forbes is starting to mention it. We're starting to see that they are launching many different subnets. So next, let's take a look at Metis here. This is a layer 2 cryptocurrency for Ethereum. I don't think this gets a lot of attention that it really deserves. I was talking about this cryptocurrency right around $20. Now it is currently trading around $110. However, I still think there's a lot of opportunity for Metis moving forward, especially with the Ethereum update coming next month, as it has a focus on layer 2 cryptocurrencies. And so one of the things with Metis here is they launched a 4.6 million Metis ecosystem development fund, which at the current price of Metis today at $110 is worth more than $500 million. This is a massive grant to continue to build their ecosystem out, and so I think this is very bullish for this cryptocurrency. And so if we do a comparison here between Metis and Matic, we can see at Matic's all-time high for the market cap, Metis would be trading around a 34x, which would put the price target right around $3,800. Now, this does not take into any account of Metis diluting the cryptocurrency. All the tokens are not in circulation, and so based on their tokenomics, they could continue to release more tokens. However, I think this cryptocurrency could easily do a 20x from where it is at today. And so let's take a look at some of the cryptocurrencies that could potentially do a 50x in returns. Now, the first one I want to talk about is Happy Protocol. This is focusing on cybersecurity with a market cap of only 18 million. And so we can see here Happy has been recognized by Google. They have received a $200,000 grant from Google Cloud, and this grant will help them explore the potential of Google infrastructure, streamlining the process and implementing a new AI model to help with data processing. And so this cryptocurrency is not talked about much. However, I personally think it is undervalued, and there's not that many tokens in circulation for Happy, so when this cryptocurrency does start moving, I expect for it to move very quickly. Now, the next cryptocurrency I want to talk about here is Veracity. They are focusing on ad fraud. They have many different patents that they have already received. And so we can see here that recently Veracity has partnered with Carbon Browser, and so Carbon has been partnering with many different cryptocurrencies through the bear market. They're continuing to build. That is a cryptocurrency here that I think could do very well during the bull market. And then Veracity has been integrated into their browser to create one of the most bot-resistant browsers in Web3. And so people are going to be using Veracity without even knowing it by using the Carbon browser. And if we take a look at the Veracity chart here, we can see this has been in consolidation for quite some time, since about May of 2022. We have been in this consolidation phase. And so based on this indicator here, we can see that this has turned green during the bull market, and then it did turn red here for the bear market, and now we have started to turn green. You can see here today that we have started breaking above that green candle, which is a very bullish indicator for Veracity moving forward. So this is a cryptocurrency here that I think could do exceptionally well. We could be possibly looking at a 50x return if this starts getting implemented and then they fix their tokenomics. A lot of people are concerned about that, and so there's definitely been a lot of discussion around that. So the next cryptocurrency here I want to talk about is Edge Matrix. This is focusing on AI as well. The ticker for this is EMC. And so if we go ahead and take a look at their website here, we can see that they are focusing on AIDPIN, which is the decentralized physical infrastructure network, and so they are working on building that out while focusing on AI. And so this is definitely a cryptocurrency I'm paying attention to, especially at the market cap. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom here, we can see that they're supported and powered by NVIDIA, Ethereum, Arbitrum, Dfinity, Google Cloud, AWS, and Minio. So they definitely have a lot of people supporting this cryptocurrency, and I think this could do exceptionally well during the bull run. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last cryptocurrencies here, focusing on the 100x returns. Now, this is definitely what everyone wants in the cryptocurrency space, looking for the 100x returns or more, and so I think these could definitely provide that type of return. The first one I want to take a look at here is Alvera. Now this is going to be launching on Uniswap on March 4th at 2 p.m. UTC, and so definitely a cryptocurrency to be paying attention to. If we take a look at their website here, we can see what they are focusing on. They're changing the way the world invests, and so instead of investing in multiple small different cryptocurrencies, maybe you want to focus on the AI narrative and buy Render or other AI related cryptocurrencies. However, without having to go into different platforms and then invest into these cryptocurrencies, Alvera is coming up with a different standard for Ethereum where you can have tokenized basket funds. And so you can go ahead and buy a fund that has maybe 10 AI related cryptocurrencies in it, and then you can just buy the fund and then you will get access to all those different cryptocurrencies. It is a very good way to get diversified with your investments without having to manage all of these different cryptocurrencies on different platforms. And so this cryptocurrency here will do very well. It is going to be launching on Uniswap on March 4th, and so this is definitely one to be paying attention to. And so the last cryptocurrency here I want to talk about is Aluminex. This is being built on the Oasis protocol ecosystem on Rose here, and so this cryptocurrency is fairly small still, $3.5 million market cap. And so if I take a look at that here, in comparison to other decentralized exchanges, we can see how small that really is, right? And so we have PancakeSwap at a $737 million market cap, we have Jupe at 710, we have Sushi, Radium, Orca. We can see a lot of these here right around $300 million market cap. We have Joe around $200 million market cap, and so this could easily do a 100x, and it would be around 300 million. And so this would be traded right around Radium or Sushi. And so I definitely think there's that potential for this cryptocurrency moving forward. It has not gotten a lot of attention yet. However, as more cryptocurrencies build on Oasis protocol here and then start launching on Aluminex decentralized exchange to be able to purchase those, a lot of people are going to be moving over to that platform, especially because it does offer some privacy as well, rather than being able to see everyone's buys and sells on other decentralized exchanges. Aluminex offers the privacy portion that Oasis protocol is focusing on, so definitely a cryptocurrency to be paying attention to there as well. And so you can see here there's 11 different cryptocurrencies ranging from different narratives in the cryptocurrency space, and so I did add a bonus one here, Aluminex, for the 100x returns. And so definitely look into these cryptocurrencies. I think there's a lot of potential for these. I am holding some of these positions, and if you're interested in knowing what I am personally buying or selling, you can check out the link underneath the video to Patreon. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and I hope to see you in the next video.